welcome. My name is Melissa. So find a comfortable seat on your mat and lay down. Bring your feet wider than your hips and let your knees come into the center line. And you can have your feet as mat distance or just wider than your hips, wherever is comfortable that the knees draw in. Palms face up, so you move into this receptive place. Eyes close. And then begin to lengthen your tailbone towards your knees. So the lower back really sinks down into the ground, so you feel that the pull of gravity and the force of gravity is really inviting the hips down towards the earth. Press into the back of your head so you can energetically lift your heart up towards the ceiling and feel like the tips of the shoulder blades draw up, and then let your shoulder blades flare out so you melt back into the heart. Chin draws energetically towards your heart center, and then take a moment to relax into your breath. So without the need to manipulate the breath in any way, just simply observe the quality of your inhale and your exhale through your nose. And wash this peaceful and calmness energy through the whole entire body. So we mentally and energetically arrive into the space of where you're practicing. And over the next few breaths, begin to generate a little bit more power and depth to the breath. Exhale all the air out and lengthen the tailbone towards the knees. Inhale into the ribs, into the chest, and into the upper back. And exhale, exhale long and slow, navel sweetly to the spine. Inhale into the ribs, into the heart, into the throat, to your third eye center. And exhale, throat, heart, ribs, navel draws back, tailbone to the knees. Inhale into the ribs, to the heart, to the throat, to the third eye. Slight pause. And exhale, exhale long, expelling all the stale air in the lungs. Adding breath retention, inhale, all the way to your third eye center. Pause at the very top, kumbhaka, but without creating any tension around the face or the jaw. Again, find softness. Drink a little bit more, and through your mouth, exhale, sealing the lips. Inhale into the ribs, to the heart, to the throat, to your third eye center. Breath retention, hold here. Locate the pelvic floor and draw the energy up through the spine. Drink a little bit more, and through your mouth, exhale. Last time like this, inhale. Cleansing, healing breath all the way to your third eye. Kumbhaka at the top. Gather more prana and exhale through your mouth. And now I invite you to create a rhythm to your breath that will guide and support your body and your mind through this flow, moving into that oceanic sound of breath, Ujjayi. And then on your next inhale, bring your knees in towards your chest and place your hands on top of the knees. Take your knees out wide and begin to make circles with your knees. Start to oil up the hips. So there's no right or wrong way to do this. And then take them in the opposite direction. And let the breath guide your movements. Beautiful. And then lift both of your legs to the sky, lift both of your arms up to the sky, separate your feet so they're hip distance, and begin to just circle through your ankles and through your wrists. Beautiful. And then bend your knees again into the chest. Keep the big toe mounds together, separate your knees, and take your hands to your ankles. Press the big toe mounds together and stretch your arms forward. Stretch your knees out to the side. And again, press into the back of the head so the heart can lift. So So the shoulder blades lift up towards your heart. Chin continues to draw towards the chest, and then let your shoulder blades flare out as you melt into the heart again. Option to bring the heels together and get that stretch through your arms and through your inner thighs. Take one more breath here, in and out. And then release your ankles, lift your legs straight up to the sky again. Place your right ankle directly over your knee, so you take a figure of 4. Keep the right foot flexed, bend your left knee. Thread your arms through that space and grab a hold of the back of the thigh. Inhale, straighten your left leg. You can keep your head on the floor. Exhale, bend your left knee. Use the breath. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend your knee. Keep the lower back connected to the ground. Inhale to straighten. Exhale. Inhale, lift the leg. And then exhale, bend the knee. This time place your hands around your shin. And keep both of the shoulder blades onto the ground, back of the head. And then we want to lengthen through your side body, so drawing this left hip back. Both sitting bones reach towards the front of the mat. You can use your right elbow to guide that right knee forward. Breathe here. And to go a little bit deeper, we bring the left knee in towards the chest. Keep the lower back connected to the ground. Keep breathing here. Take one more breath in, and exhale, release. Take both legs back to the sky, release your legs. Opposite side, left knee bends, take the ankle above your knee, bend your right knee, thread your arms through, grab a hold of the back of the thigh. Inhale, straighten through the right leg. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, straighten through the leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Last one, inhale to straighten. And exhale, bend the knee. Take your hands around your shin as an option. If both of your shoulder blades don't stay on the ground, maybe you keep your hands behind your thigh. An option to go a little bit deeper is to guide this right thigh in towards your chest. Keep a calm breath and calm mind. Take one more breath in. And exhale, release your legs, take both legs straight to the sky. Beautiful, bend both of your knees. Cross one ankle over the other. Rock forward and back along your spine, so you start to massage through each vertebrae. And then reach your arms forward and bring yourself into all fours. Stack your shoulders directly over your wrists. Spread the fingers really wide. And then magnetize your heart forward and take your eyes in the direction of your heart. Lengthen the tailbone directly to the back, so you begin to fill into the lower back. Lower ribs draw into the back of the rib cage. On an inhale, gaze over your right shoulder and draw your right hips towards the right. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, gaze over the left shoulder, left hips to the center. Exhale. Inhale over to the right, so you're making this C. Exhale, back to center. Inhale over to the left shoulder, left hip in. Exhale to center, hold here, take one breath in. Exhale, Anahata Asana, walk your hands forward. Keep the hips directly over your knees. Level 1, you can just take the forehead to the floor. To go deeper, you take your forearms to the ground. And as Eleonora is doing, you can bring your chin towards the floor to get a stretch through the back of the neck. Lengthen the tailbone up towards the sky. Draw the hip bones back in space. And again, come into your breath. Feel this length through your spine and this opening into the shoulders. Inner shoulder to outer shoulder spreads wide and open. Listen to the breath and feel your breath. And feel this anchoring through your chest. Take one more breath in. Exhale completely. Press into the palms of your hands. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, walk your hands back towards you. Curl the toes under. Lift your knee. Take your hips towards your heels. That's it. And then lift your knees up just a little bit and then gaze towards your toes so the back of your neck is completely free. You can just turn your head from side to side. Relax into the neck. Use the strength of your legs now. Inhale, lift your sitting bones high to the sky. Stay on the balls of the feet. And then exhale, bend your knees, chest towards your thighs again. Beautiful. Inhale, straighten the legs. Keep the legs straight. Exhale, heels to the ground, straight legs. Inhale, come up high into the balls of the feet. Exhale, bend your knees, chest towards your thighs. Inhale, straight legs, sitting bones lift up high. Exhale, heels to the ground. Last time like this. Inhale, come up high. Exhale, bending the knees. Inhale, straight legs. Exhale, heels to the earth. Hold here, breathe. Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. So the outer edges of the feet are parallel to the outer edges of the mat. The heels are reaching back. It doesn't matter whether your heels touch the floor or not, but your intention is to anchor them towards the ground. Inner thighs are spiraling up towards the ceiling. The thighs are energized. Your gaze is to the space between the toes towards the horizon. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Energy all the way to your finger pads and especially into your forefinger and your thumb to protect and support through the wrists. Breathe here. On your next in-breath, lift your heels high. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward as light as you can, jump around your hands. Straight legs, inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, heels in, toes out, palms together, Indian squat. Take one breath into the heart. Exhale, straight legs, heel toe your feet together. Roll up through your spine, inhale. Take a big shoulder loop, exhale. Reach your arms to the sky, palms together, inhale. Exhale, fold over the center line. Inhale as you lift your chest. Exhale, step to plank. Hold here, breathe. Take one breath in, shoulders a little forward, and then exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, no more than 90 degrees. Shoulders are in line with your elbows. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Breathe here, 5 breaths. 1. So sitting bones reach back. So if you're really flexible, think about taking your sitting bones directly behind you. 3. If you're not so open in the backs of the legs, think of your sitting bones lifting high towards the sky. 4. And 5. On your next in-breath, lift both of your heels high. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Jump as light as you can around the hands. Inhale, straight legs, lift the heart. Exhale, heels in, toes out, Indian squat. Take one breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Heel toe your feet all the way together. Inhale, roll up through your spine. Take a big shoulder loop. Exhale. Reach your arms to the sky, gaze towards your thumbs. Exhale as you fold, draw the lower belly in towards the spine, fold. Inhale, present your chest forward. Exhale, step to plank. Take one breath here in plank. Exhale, bend the elbows no more than 90 degrees, shoulders in line with the elbows. Inhale, up dog, lift your chest, lift your heart up. Exhale, hips back, downward facing dog, breathe here. Think inner shoulder to outer shoulder is spread wide, so the space behind your heart is also really open, and there is this lengthening through the spine and this strength through the arms and through the legs. Deep, full breaths. Last one. On your next in-breath, lift your heels high. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, jump as light as you can around your hands. Straight legs, inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, heels in, toes out, palms together. Take one breath in. Exhale, fold over your legs, heel, toe your feet all the way together. Inhale, roll up through your spine. Head is the last thing. Exhale, shoulder loop. Beautiful. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, melt over the legs. Expand through the chest, inhale. Exhale, step to plank. Take one breath in your plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Roll over the toes, lift your heart up. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog, breathe here. So let's bring the feet so they're sitting bone distance apart. Again, you're reaching the heels back. Again, it doesn't matter if they reach the floor or not. Inner thighs draw in towards each other. Right leg straight to the sky, inhale. Open through your hip, exhale, bend your knee. Now be mindful that the shoulders remain level with each other. Eleanor is doing it great. Chest towards your left thigh, and then think about your left sitting bone drawing directly to the wall or the space behind you as you open up into this hip. Energize through your arms, energize through your left thigh. Beautiful. Keep the knee bent, take one breath in. Exhale, take it all the way out to the right. Into the armpit, into your heart, to your third eye, straight leg to the sky, inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, open up through the hip. Beautiful, take one breath here. Exhale, take it all the way out to the side, into the armpit, into the heart, to the third eye. Inhale, straight leg to the sky. Exhale, open up through your hip. Beautiful, take one more breath in. Exhale, take it all the way out to the side, into the armpit, into the third eye. Straight leg, inhale. Exhale, open up through the hip. Take one more breath in. Exhale all the way out to the armpit this time and hold here. You want to point the right toes towards the left thigh, round into your upper back like you were doing a crow, hollow out through your belly, keep breathing, beautiful. One more breath. Inhale, straight to the sky. Exhale, place the foot next to your right thumb. Lift your right arm to the sky, inhale, breathe here. So we want to draw the left shoulder head back in space, make sure that the fingers are facing forward and the fingers and toes are in line with each other. So just take your hand a little further forward. That's it. Spread through the fingers and then drop through your right hip. That's it. Gorgeous. And draw your left hip towards your left palm of your hand. And then let your breath spiral through the chest. Press against my hand. Yes. Take one breath in. Exhale, thread your arm underneath your thigh. Beautiful. Inhale as you open, twist, press the back heel away. Exhale, draw in, draw the navel in, lift the back heel. Inhale, press the back heel away, open, twist. Exhale, draw in. Inhale as you open, hold here, exhale. Take one more breath in. Exhale, hand to the inside of your right foot. Right heel, left heel comes down. Right hand to the inside of the right foot. Right hand to the inside, yeah. Turn, take your back heel flat, walk towards the left. Turn both heels in, so you're facing me, heels in, toes out. Place your finger pads directly underneath your shoulders and let your hips be in line with your knees. Place your hands to your ankles and then draw your shoulder heads back towards your hips. Magnetize your heart towards me and then gaze directly forward. Breathe here for 5. 4, hollow out through the belly. 3, creating strength and stability through the legs. 2, and 1. Take one more breath in and then exhale, turn back towards the right, left palm down, right hand to the sky, back heel lift, inhale. Exhale, place your right hand to the outside edge of your right foot, step to plank. Take one breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana with control. Roll over the toes, lift your heart, inhale. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Get the rhythm of your breath back. So keep relaxing into the breath. This is your center to reground yourself. Remember, you can also take a child's pose whenever you need. Okay, left side. Feet are sitting bone distance. Ground into the right foot, right heel as much as you can. Lift your left leg straight to the sky, inhale. Exhale, open up through your hip. Hold here and breathe. So we want to create length on both sides of the body. The tendency is that the left shoulder will lift, so draw that shoulder blade down and then draw your right hip back in space and open up through the left. Press through that right heel. Take one more breath in. Exhale here, keep the left knee bent, take an inhale. Exhale, take the knee all the way out to the left, into the armpit, into the heart, to the third eye, round. Straight leg, inhale. Open up through the hip, exhale. Hold here, inhale. Exhale, take the knee all the way out to the side, into the chest, to the third eye, straight leg, inhale. Open through the hip, exhale. Hold here, inhale. Exhale out to the side, into the chest, to the third eye, straight leg, inhale, open the hip, exhale, hold here, inhale. Exhale all the way out to the side, into the armpit, hold here. Now we want to point the left toes towards the right thigh. Energize the right thigh, beautiful, round into the upper back. Try to straighten your arms and keep lifting that left knee up as high as you can. Inhale, straight leg to the sky. Exhale, step it next to your left thumb. Keep your right palm grounded. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Open, twist, breathe here. So let's press through that right heel as if there's an imaginary wall behind you. The inner seam of the leg lengthens through the inner heel. We want to magnetize the right hip forward and let the left hip get heavy. Keep the left knee directly over the heel of your foot. And then just be mindful of the right shoulder. We want to draw that shoulder blade into the spine behind the heart. The fingers are spread nice and wide. Take one breath in. Exhale, thread the arm underneath the thigh. Open twist. Inhale, press the back heel away. Exhale, draw in, lift the back heel. Beautiful. Inhale, open twist, lift. Exhale, draw in. Last one. Inhale, expand from your heart. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, open twist, hold here, breathe. Take one more breath in. Exhale, left hand to the inside of your left foot. Right heel flat. Walk halfway to the right. Turn your left toes in. Heels in, toes out. This time we're going to come into our Balinese Dancer. So we're going to come all the way up, bring your forefinger and your thumb to touch and sink down into the knees. Anchor the sitting bones directly to the ground and tailbone lengthens south. Inner thighs draw back. You may close your eyes and just center yourself with your breath. Imagine you have a precious seed in between your forefinger and your thumb, so there's no gripping. There is this softness with this strength and stability. Breathe here. 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes, stretch up. Inhale like a shooting star. Exhale, bend the knees again, place your finger pads down to the floor, walk to the left. Straighten the right leg, keep the right palm grounded. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, place your left hand to the outside edge of the foot. Step back to plank, inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, shoulders in line with the elbows. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push back, downward dog, breathe. So feel free to also take an exhale through your mouth if you're feeling a little bit too hot, or you just need to release something. Side body lengthens. When you're ready, feet sitting bone distance, ground into your left foot, lift your right leg high to the sky, inhale. Exhale, take your right knee to your right armpit. Inhale, take it down towards your wrist. Exhale, slide it back up. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale, last one. Inhale, exhale, lift, three-legged dog. Inhale, straight to the sky. Exhale, step the foot next to your right thumb. Ground into your left palm, lift your right arm to the sky, inhale. So fingers and toes are in line with each other. So level 1, you may stay here. To go further, you can come down onto your left forearm. Have your left elbow in line with your right heel. You can hold onto the ankle, or your left hand can go directly forward in front as you like. Keep drawing this left shoulder blade back into the spine, and then we want to drop through the right hip and magnetize that left hip forward. The inner seam of the left leg lengthens all the way to the inner heel, presses away. Take one breath in. Exhale, bring your right elbow in towards your navel, shoulder behind the knee. Come back, inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, elbow in towards the navel, shoulder behind the knee. Last one, inhale. Exhale, draw in, hold here. Take your hand to the outside edge of the right foot. Come down onto your left forearm so the fingers face forward. Both forearms can come down, or you may want to go into a bind. So you can take both of your arms behind you. Press firmly through your left heel. Let your chest be low. Hug the hips in towards the center. Beautiful. Breathe here. Right knee directly over the right heel. Breathe here. 3, 2, very nice. And then release your hands. Take your right hand to the knife edge of your right foot again. Left hand directly underneath your left shoulder. Take your chest forward so your right heel lifts. Take the right foot out to the side into a half crow so the right knee will bend. Make a shelf with your left elbow, lift your left leg, lift both legs to the sky. Inhale, chaturanga, exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very nice. Take a breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. When you're ready, bring your feet back a little bit further, yeah. Feet sitting bone distance. Lift your left leg high to the sky, inhale. Exhale to your left armpit. Inhale, slide it down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, slide it down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Last one, inhale. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step it next to your left thumb. Keep the right palm grounded. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Breathe here. Option to come down onto your right forearm. Breathe. Reach back. Right hip towards that right elbow. Right shoulder blade draws in. Left hip heavy. Take one breath in. Exhale, bring your elbow in towards your navel. Shoulder behind the knee. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, draw in. Going deeper each time. Inhale to lift. Exhale, draw in. Last one, inhale. Exhale, come all the way. Take your hand behind the foot. So options. One is just to be here on your hands. Another option is to maybe come down onto both of your forearms, or to challenge your stability and your strength a little bit more, you can come into a bind behind you. So you're going to be on the ball of your back foot. Hug your hips into the center line. Beautiful. Keep a soft gaze. Make sure that you're not gripping your teeth. Keep your jaw really relaxed. Beautiful. Then release your hands. Place your left hand to the knife edge of your left foot. Take your chest all the way forward as you look forward. Magnetize your chest. Release your left toes. Lift that right leg high to the sky. Make a shelf and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest up, dog. Exhale, push back. Beautiful, downward dog. Breathe. Take your breath in and walk to your feet. Exhale. Hang over your legs and just relax here. You can hold on to opposite elbows, sway from side to side, and just give yourself permission to just relax. And then release your elbows. Exhale, bend your knees. Roll up. Head and chin is the last thing. Big shoulder loop at the top. And bring your palms together at your heart center. Close your eyes. And just wash this calmness over the face. Come back into the breath. Reground yourself into the soles of your feet so the feet are parallel to each other. Pressing down into the ball and the heels of the feet. And lengthen the tailbone directly to the space between your toes. Soften every single muscle around your eyes. And come back into the breath. On your next inhale, open the eyes. Exhale, release your arms. Lift your right knee up to your chest. Inhale, reach your palms to the sky. Exhale, take a figure of four with your right ankle. Sitting bones reach back. Inhale, bring the right knee into the chest. Reach your arms up. Warrior three. Exhale, extend your right leg back. You can keep your left knee slightly bent. Inhale, bring the right knee into the chest. Palms lift. Exhale, figure of four. Ankle above your knee. Inhale as you rise, lift up. Exhale, warrior three. Press through your right heel. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, figure of four. We hold here and breathe. Send your sitting bones directly away from you and let the pelvis be neutral. So the right hip draws back, the hips hug in towards each other. Option just to stay here on the palm with your palms together. Option to rest your elbows on the foot and the knee. So you can just rest there. Sink down and bend into that left knee. Option to cradle underneath the knee and underneath the foot. So feel free to pause at any stage, get the rhythm of the breath, soften the shoulders, and then option to even lift that leg up or just stay where you are. Keep lifting and breathing straight in through the left leg. That's okay. And then exhale, come back down. Bringing your palms back together. Exhale here, and then come all the way back up. Right knee into the chest, inhale. Exhale, straighten through your right leg. Lift the leg, separate your arms, shoulder distance, take a breath in, and then exhale, slowly start to lower that right leg, but press more into your left foot, so your right foot is going to actually hover above the ground. Take another breath in, and exhale, release completely, and just wash it all away. Left side, feet parallel to each other. Inhale, bring your left knee with you, palms together. Exhale, take a figure of four, ankle above your knee. Sitting bones reach back. Inhale, bring the knee back into the chest, reach your arms up. Exhale, warrior three, press through your back heel. Inhale, bring the knee into the chest. Exhale, take a figure of four, bend your right knee, sitting bones reach back. Last one, inhale, knee into the chest. Exhale, push back, warrior three. Inhale, bring the knee into the chest, reach up. Exhale, take a figure of four, hold here. Breathe here. So remember that the journey of yoga is not how flexible or how strong you are or whether you can hold the posture without falling. It's about, can you begin from this place that is open and curious? Can you come back into the breath and to stay grounded with your breathing? Option to just stay here, or let your elbows rest on your knee and your heel of your foot. Option then to cradle underneath. Feel free to stay wherever you are and maybe interlace your fingers, press down, and then inhale just for one breath. We want to lift that leg up, maybe straighten through the right leg, and then exhale, we come back down. Honoring yourself wherever you are, palms back together. Inhale, bring the knee all the way back into the chest, reach your arms up. Exhale, straighten through that leg, separate your hands. Brighten through your fingers, take a breath in. Exhale, slowly lowering your left leg to the ground. Press more into your right heel. So eventually your left foot is just going to hover above the earth. Take another breath in and exhale, release and just wash it all away. Beautiful. Reach your arms out to the side. Inhale, palms together, gaze up. Exhale, swan dive, finger pads in front of your toes. Inhale as you lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feet are sitting bone distance. Ground into your left foot, left heel. Right leg high to the sky, inhale. Exhale, place the foot in between your palms. Take your back heel flat, heel to inner arch alignment. Reaching your left arm forward, inhale, coming to a warrior two, and exhale here. So keep the right knee directly over your ankle. Gaze to the middle finger of your right arm and think about your thighs moving in opposite directions. Press firmly into the knife edge of your back foot and be calm with your face, calm with your breath. On your next inhale, reach both of your arms to the sky. Take your elbows behind your heart and exhale from the back as you reach back into your warrior two. Inhale, straighten through the leg, reach up. Exhale, return to your warrior two. Hold here. Gaze to the middle finger of your right palm. Let the shoulders relax. And imagine you have a lot of weight on your left hand, so you'll want to keep that arm in line with your right. Lengthen the tailbone south and draw your right sitting bone towards your right heel and keep the right knee directly over the ankle and in line with your second toe. Ground into the knife edge of the back foot. Exhale here. On your next in-breath, reach both of your arms to the sky. Take your hands behind your heart and exhale back into warrior two. Inhale, rise up. Exhale slowly into warrior two, like you're gathering energy. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two, hold here. Take one breath in. Exhale, take your forearm to the thigh, side angle. Inhale, come into your Balinese Dancer, heels in, toes out. Exhale, side angle to the opposite side. Inhale, come into your goddess. Exhale, side angle. Hold here. Make sure that this right shoulder isn't creeping up around your ears. There's space there. And then reach your left arm all the way behind you and find your right inner thigh, like you're externally rotating the thigh. Option to stay here or place your right hand to the inside of your right foot and gaze over the opposite shoulder. Option then is to bend your right elbow, place your hand to your heart and lean back. Think sitting bones towards the center of your mat. Use the power of your feet to ground down. Take one more inhale. Exhale, look to the floor. Place both hands either side of your front foot. Lift your back heel. Heel toe your right foot into the center of your mat. Come onto the knife edge of your right foot. Let your right knee go out to the side and breathe there. Option to stay on your finger pads or come onto your palms of your hands. Option to go further, so you need to listen to your body, listen to the intelligence of your body, don't force anything, maybe come onto your forearms. Beautiful, breathe there. So really getting deep into the hips. Keep that left hip slightly lifted as the right hip naturally just gets heavy. Draw the shoulder blades towards each other and down the back. Steady breath, steady gaze, wonderful. And then return onto your hands. Come onto the right sole of the foot, step into plank, inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Roll over the toes, lift your heart high, inhale. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Breathe here. So each time you return to downward dog, you're returning to this place that is really familiar, that is grounding and re-earthing. Left side, lift your left leg high to the sky, inhale. Exhale, place the foot next to your left thumb. Take your back heel flat and take heel to inner arch alignment. Reach your right arm forward, inhale. Open to warrior two, exhale here. Gaze to the middle finger of your left hand. And again, your right arm is in line with your left. You're brightening your fingers out to the side. And then again, your left knee is directly over the ankle, knee in the direction of your second toe. Think of the left sitting bone reaching towards your left heel. So there is this opening through the hips and grounding down into the feet. On your next in-breath, reach both of your arms to the sky, straighten through your front leg, behind your heart. Exhale, return, warrior two. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky, behind your heart. Exhale, warrior two, bend into the knee. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bend your knee, hold here. Take a breath in. Exhale, forearm to the thigh, side angle. Inhale, come into the center, heels in, toes out. Exhale, side angle to the back. Inhale as you come into center, heels in, toes out. Exhale, side angle to the left. We hold and breathe. So level one, stay here with your left forearm. Option to take your right arm behind you, find your left inner thigh, draw the inner thigh back. Then option to take your left hand to the inside of your left foot. Press your left arm against your left knee so you feel this opening into the hips. Option to go a little bit further is to take your left hand onto the heart, gaze over your right shoulder, breathe here. Press into that right heel so the inner arch of the right foot begins to lift. Beautiful. On your next exhale, gaze to the floor. Take both hands either side of your front foot, lift your back heel. Heel toe your foot into the center of the mat and come onto the knife edge of your left foot. Breathe here. So just take a moment, be really patient with the hips so there's no rush. Stay here or come onto your forearms. So sometimes there is this imbalance in the body that we feel really open on one side and not so open on the other. So it's always good to just take your time and feel what is going on. Observe the sensations and return to the quality of your breathing. Energize through that right leg, right heel, drawing this left sitting bone back in space, and right hip reaches up and towards your right elbow. On your next in-breath, return to your hands. Exhale to plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, roll over the toes, lift your heart. Exhale, push back, and downward facing dog. Breathe here. Returning to that oceanic sound of breath. Take an inhale, walk to your feet, exhale. Roll up through your spine, inhale. Take a big shoulder loop, exhale. Bring your palms together at your heart center. Close your eyes. Take a moment to align your mind, your heart into this place that is grounded, that is open. So we keep returning to this unconditional relationship between the mind and the heart, the foundation of self-love and self-acceptance. Ground down into the soles of your feet as you exhale completely. On your next in-breath, blink the eyes open. Exhale, releasing your arms. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky, gaze towards your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, finger pads in front of the toes. Inhale, expand through the chest, gaze forward, downward facing dog, exhale. We'll do one more round. Feet are sitting bone distance, right leg high to the sky, inhale. Exhale, in between the thumbs, back heel flat, warrior two. Let your left arm lead the way and guide you into warrior two. This time, inhale, bring your palms together, straighten through the front leg. Then turn the palms away from each other as you exhale. Come back into warrior two. Inhale, come together. Option to even close your eyes and exhale. So are you being breathed or are you breathing? Inhale, palms together. And exhale from your center line, from your heart. Inhale, come together. Exhale, return to warrior two, hold here. Take a breath in. Exhale, side angle Parsvakonasana. Inhale, come into your goddess or your god, heels in, toes out. Exhale, over the opposite side. Inhale as you come into the center line, heels in, toes out. This time, hold here. So again, anchor the tailbone and the sitting bones directly south. Have your knees in line with your toes. Reach your arms all the way to the sky. Inhale, bend your right elbow, exhale. Take your left arm behind you. You can find your top or your fingers. Take a breath in and exhale to sink a little bit lower. Let the balls of the feet really ground down so the toes begin to be really light and the heels anchor. 3, tailbone lengthen south, 2, 1. On your next inhale, reach all the way up, release your arms, circle through your shoulders. Return to your side angle Parsvakonasana over the right leg. Bend the right knee 90 degrees. Reach your arm over. Option this time to take your left arm all the way around and take a bind with your right arm. Either hold on to the fingers or your wrist. Lean back as you gaze over your left shoulder. Option just to stay here or take a breath in. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Inhale, step your left foot next to your right foot. Exhale, just there. Commit your eyes, commit into the breath. Inhale, begin to lift your right knee up. And then we want to stabilize through the left leg. Option to lift your right leg high to the sky. Inhale, maybe just one breath. Exhale, bend your right knee. Beautiful, Eleonora. And then step back into your side angle. Keep your bind. Inhale, straighten through your right leg. Exhale, turn the right toes in towards you for Prasarita. Hold here, breathe. Take one more breath in. Exhale to release your bind. Place your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Prasarita Padottanasana A. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, walk your hands further back. So eventually the heels of your hands can be in line with the heels of the feet. Bending the elbows to a 90-degree angle, chin towards your chest. Crown of the head is descending towards the ground. So option just to stay there or preparing for tripod headstand. So first we visualize this pyramid from the base of the middle finger. So the head is at the peak of the pyramid. We're really firm and grounded into the heels of the hands, elbows directly over the wrists. So hands can come a little bit further back, beautiful. Elbows draw towards each other. And as you firm into the finger pads, press down, you want to lean forward so the heels lift and the legs go out to the side, and the legs can then lift up towards the ceiling. Squeeze the inner thighs together. So if you have time, you can stay here for 10 breaths, or now release your legs out to the side. Flex your feet, place the feet back to the floor. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, walk to the right. Come onto the ball of your back foot. Take a breath in, look forward. Exhale, take your left knee behind your right knee. Come all the way to sit for Gomukhasana. We're going to sit in between the heels of the feet. So right knee over the left knee. Option to sit on a block if you need that extra height. We're going to take eagle arms. Take your arms out to the side, inhale. Exhale, right elbow on top and bend at your elbows, palms together. Close your eyes and draw the shoulders down the back. Keep the elbows in line with the shoulders, and then you can take your forearms forward. So we have eagle arms and Garudasana, Gomukhasana legs. Hold here, breathe. So you can stay upright, or maybe you take a twist wherever you feel that you get a deeper stretch into the shoulders. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release your arms out to the side. Take your hands behind you and lay down onto your spine. Keep your legs exactly as they are. Grab a hold of the knife edges of your feet and begin to lift your feet in line with your knees as best you can. Keep the lower back connected to the ground and lengthen through the side body. First, start by bringing the feet in towards you. So you get this nice stretch around the hips. And then option is to press your feet away from you, pressing the knees in towards each other. Beautiful. Keep grounding into the shoulder blades, grounding down into the base, into the hips, into the sacrum. Take one more breath in and exhale, release your feet, roll forward and take a vinyasa. Step back, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, roll over the toes, lift your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and exhale. Remember, you can always come to child's pose if you need that break. Preparing for the left side, feet sitting bone distance. Lift your left leg high to the sky, inhale. Exhale, place the foot in between the two palms, back heel flat, warrior two. Right arm leads the way, inhale. Exhale here, heel to inner arch again. On your next in-breath, straighten through your front leg, bring your palms together, and then exhale from the center line as you return to warrior two. Inhale, come together. Exhale from your center. Two more like this, inhale. Exhale, express yourself into Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, warrior two, hold here. Palms face the ground, take a breath in. Exhale, left forearm onto the thigh, side angle, right arm over. Inhale, come into your Balinese Dancer, heels in, toes out. Exhale, side angle over the right leg, left arm over. Inhale, come into the center, heels in, toes out. Hold here, breathe. So this time, reach your arms to the sky. Again, inhale. This time, bend your right elbow and take your left arm behind you. Take one breath in. Exhale here for 5, 4, thighs, inner thighs draw back. 3, 2, and 1. Reach all the way up. Inhale, straighten through the legs, reach your arms up. Exhale, return to your warrior two over the left leg. That's it. Take an inhale. Exhale, side angle, left hand to the inside of the left foot, or you can be on your forearm. Take your right arm behind you, and then option to go into a full bind. So left hand to the inside, take it underneath the thigh. Hold on to your fingers or your wrist. Gaze over that right shoulder. Energize through your right thigh as you anchor into the knife edge of the right foot. Option just to stay here and open up into the hips, or exhale, gaze to the floor. Inhale, step your right foot to the front. Exhale, just there. Take a moment to really digest back into the breath. And then inhale as you start to lift up. Keeping the eyes focused, right foot stabilizes. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. One breath, inhale. Exhale, bend your left knee, place the left foot to the floor. Step the right foot back with control, keep your bind. Take a breath in. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Straighten through your left leg, inhale. Exhale, turn the left foot in towards the right. Hold here, breathe in your bound Prasarita. Take one more breath in, and exhale, release your hands. So it's your choice now. So we'll repeat tripod headstand, we'll go over that again, but if you feel that you want to just take a hold of your big toes or take Prasarita C and interlace your fingers behind your back, that's also good. Then reach your arms over, or you can repeat tripod headstand as you like. Grounding down into the outer edges of the feet and reaching your hands towards the ground. Breathing here. On your next inhale, come up halfway only. Exhale, place your hands back to the floor underneath your shoulders. Take one breath in. Exhale, walk to the left. Lift your back heel. Take an inhale. Exhale, take your right knee behind your left knee. Come all the way to sit for Gomukhasana, sitting in between your heels. Again, use blocks if you need to really ground into your sitting bones. Knee over knee. Inhale, reach your arms out to the side. Left arm on top. Exhale. Left arm on top. It is left arm on top. Very good. Breathe here. Shoulders relax. Elbows in line with your shoulders, and you can take your forearms forward. And just the forearms, you can just reach them forward beyond your face, yeah. And keep the shoulders over the hips. Breathe here. So if you feel like if you were to take a twist and that will take a deeper stretch into the shoulders, feel free to do that. Take one more breath in. And exhale, release your arms out to the side. Circle through the shoulders if that feels good, and then take your hands behind you, roll down onto your spine, keep your legs exactly as they are. Grab a hold of the knife edges of your feet, flex your feet, and then start by bringing the knees in towards you and let the lower back really sink down in towards the ground. Lengthen. And then you can press the feet away from you, reach the feet away, keep the shoulder blades connected. That's it. Take one more breath in and exhale, release your legs, roll forward, step back to plank, inhale, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, roll over the toes, inhale, lift the chest, exhale, downward facing dog. Take one breath in, exhale, walk to your feet, hang over your legs just for a moment, relax through the neck and the jaw. And when you're ready, you can either bend your knees or straight legs. Inhale, roll up through your spine. Exhale, take a big shoulder loop at the top. Bring your palms together at your heart center. Close your eyes and enjoy being still. Tailbone lengthens to the heels. On your next in-breath, open the eyes. Exhale, release your arms by your side. Reach your right knee into the chest. Inhale, reach your palms to the sky. Exhale, take a figure of 4 over your left thigh. Sitting bones reach back. Inhale, right knee into the chest. Reach your palms up to the sky. Exhale, warrior 3. Your left knee can be bent, or maybe you straighten both legs. Inhale, bring the right knee into the chest. Reach your palms up. Exhale, take a figure of 4. Take your sitting bones all the way back. Last one, inhale, reach your knee up to the sky. Exhale, express into your warrior 3, press into an imaginary wall. Inhale, bring your right knee into the chest, reach your palms up. Exhale, take a figure of 4 and send your sitting bones back. Breathe here, hold. So we have a few options here. So one is just to stay here with your palms together. 2 is to rest your elbows on the ankle and the knee. 3 is to place your hands to the inside of your right foot. So there's no rush at all. First is starting with the foundation of your hands, taking the hands a little bit further beyond your shoulders so you have something to really lean into and trust the weight into the finger pads. And as you look forward, your heart reaches forward. You can just stay here and open into the hips. You want to wrap this right foot around your left arm as best you can and let the right knee, right shin press into the right upper arm. Then as you lean forward, the left heel may start to lift. Stay here, or maybe the left heel comes towards your sitting bone, or you can even reach that leg back. Take as many breaths as you need here and return back to center when you need. Bring your palms together. Inhale, press your palms to the sky, bring your right knee into the chest, reach up. Exhale, straighten your right leg, separate your arms. Take a breath in. Exhale, start to lower the right leg, press more into your left foot so the right foot starts to hover above the ground. Take another breath in and exhale, release. Just shake your legs and your arms. Nice. Left side. When you're ready, reach your arms to the sky. Inhale, left knee into the chest. Exhale, take a figure of 4. ankle above the knee, sitting bones reach away from you. Inhale, bring the knee into the chest, press your palms up. Exhale, warrior three, press through your back heel. Inhale, bring the knee into the chest, reach your arms up. Exhale, take a figure of four, sitting bones extend away. Inhale, bring the knee into the chest, press your palms up. Exhale, warrior three, press through the heel. Last one, inhale, knee into the chest. Exhale, figure of four. Bend the supporting knee, breathe here. So you want to drop through the right hip, hug the hips. Even the sitting bones are drawing towards one another. Heart is extending forward. Option to keep your palms as they are, or rest your elbows, or place your hands beyond your shoulders. So a little bit further forward so you have something to really lean into, and then spread your fingers really wide. This is really important to protect through your wrists. Then you're letting your left knee rest on your left tricep. You're letting the left foot wrap around your right arm, heart forward, and then maybe your right heel begins to lift. And you just practice breathing there, letting the heel lift. One day the heel will lift and maybe the right leg will extend all the way back to hip height. When you're ready, beautiful, come back, inhale, palms together all the way to the sky, lift your left knee all the way back up, exhale, extend through the leg, separate your hands, press through the ball of your foot, straighten through your right leg, inhale, exhale, start to lower your left leg, press more into your right foot so your left foot starts to hover above the ground, take another breath in, and exhale, just shake your body. Bring your feet back to hip distance, reach your arms to the sky, inhale. Exhale down the center line, finger pads in front of the toes. Inhale as you extend through the chest, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. And from this downward facing dog, take one breath in. Exhale, heels in towards each other, bend your knees, child's pose. Come down onto the knees, relax through the toes, close your eyes, breathe. So a well-deserved child's pose. Relax into the breath. Take a breath in and then exhale, walk your arms all the way to the right. Sitting bones towards the left, breathe into your side body. For a little bit of a deeper stretch, come onto the finger pads of your left hand and look underneath your left armpit. Take a breath in and exhale, walk your hands over to the left. Sitting bones reach towards the right. Option just to stay here or lift the right palm so you're on the right finger pads and gazing underneath your right armpit. Take one more breath in and exhale, come back to center, walk your hands out in front, roll forward and come into downward dog. Making our way to sitting, so you can bring one knee in between your thumbs, the other knee or jump through, squeeze your knees together and straighten through your legs and roll down onto your back. So let's begin with the knees bent and the feet hip distance apart. Reaching your finger pads towards your heels and sink into the lower back here. So you feel that the sacrum is really drawn down towards the mat. Keep breathing here. Press into the soles of your feet and then inhale. As you lengthen your tailbone towards your knees, you start to peel the lower back, the middle back, the upper back. Draw the inner thighs towards each other and then exhale, interlace your fingers from underneath. Draw the shoulder blades towards one another and then extend your heart towards your face. Press the back of your head into the mat so there's a bit of space between your chin and your chest. Then relax through your glutes. Imagine there is a block in between your inner thighs, so there is this internal spiral of the inner thighs. Press your feet down and forward. Energize through the legs. Release your hands. Take one breath in and then exhale from the top of your spine. Roll all the way down so your lower back is the last thing to touch the floor. So you have the option to repeat this 2 more times, or Urdhva Dhanurasana full wheel, taking your arms over the top of your head, inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows, place your hands next to your ears. Elbows are directly over your wrists. Inner thighs draw in towards each other. Start to lengthen your tailbone towards your knees. Inhale, start to peel the lower back. We're just going to come onto the top of the head. Exhale here. So you want to make sure that your elbows are directly over your wrist. Sorry, not over the wrist. The elbows are drawing in towards each other. As you press down on your next in-breath, come all the way up. Take your heart away from your feet. Press your heels down and take your chest towards an imaginary person in front of your chest. Straighten through the arms as best you can and then draw the inner thighs in towards each other. On your next exhale, come onto the crown of your head. Option to keep your hands there or walk your hands in towards your toes. Keep the toes, feet parallel to each other. So just onto the crown of the head, yeah. You can walk your hands in or keep your hands where they are, elbows towards each other, and then inhale, straighten the arms, lift up, beautiful. Take your chest towards me, so your chest is moving away from your feet. Keep the space behind the heart really open, so the shoulder blades are moving away from each other. Relax through the inner thighs, press down into the feet, big toes towards each other. So inner thighs draw in, and then exhale, tuck your chin in and come all the way down onto your back. And bring both of your knees in towards your chest, and just rock a little bit from side to side. Massage through the lower back. And place both of your feet onto the ground, hip distance apart. Take your arms out to the side. Lift your hips only and take your hips towards the left and then drop your hips towards the ground. Keep your knees as they are. And then bring your knees in towards your chest and take your knees, exhale to the right. Both knees go towards the ground and you can gaze towards the left. Palms can face down or face up. Breathe here. Take a breath in and exhale, come back to center. Place your feet flat onto the ground. So make sure that your pelvis is in a neutral position. Feet are hip distance. Press into your feet, lift your hips. Take your hips towards the right and then sink down. Bring your knees into the chest, inhale. Exhale, knees to the left. Gaze over the right shoulder. Let your knees go all the way to the floor. Relax. Option to just close your eyes. Take your breath in and exhale, come back to center. Place your feet flat onto the ground, level off the hips. Bring your knee in towards, both knees into your chest. Roll forward. Option to take a vinyasa or go straight into downward dog. So you can roll forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, roll over the toes, lift your heart. Exhale, push into downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, exhale, come down onto the knees and release your toes. So before we come into headstand, if it's your moon cycle or if you have neck or eye injuries and you're not taking an inversion for any of those reasons, you can come into a dolphin, which we'll go through. So the elbows will come directly underneath the shoulders. So you have a stable and firm foundation from the forearms. Then interlace your fingers in front of you and curl the toes under. Lift your thighs and lift your sitting bones high to the sky. So you can work on your strength here and your neck is completely free and there's no cause of injury as you work here, just building strength through the arms. You can then inhale to come forward, bring your chin towards the knuckles, and then exhale, drawing your chest back, sitting bones lift. Inhale as you come forward, and exhale to come back. And you can work here for like 20 breaths, 25 breaths, just building that strength and using your breath to guide you the whole way. And then you can just take a child's pose when you need to. If you are coming into a headstand, we'll go in slowly. So the alignment is the same. The elbows are directly underneath the shoulders. Keeping the fingers interlaced, curl the toes under and lift your knees. And straighten the legs. Then place the top of the head directly behind your hands. You can open your palms so you're cradling the back of your head here and feel the support of your forearms pressing down and the shoulder blades lifting up so there's space between your ears and the shoulders. Begin to walk your feet in towards you. So If you don't have such open hamstrings, your knees could be bent here as you walk in, and you keep walking in until eventually your hips may go over the shoulders. Otherwise, your legs can be straight here. Yeah, so if you have the openness, then your legs will be straight. So eventually we do want to keep that, we want to bring the hips over the shoulders. As you keep walking in, so we're going to come in slowly, walk in as much as you can so you feel like you're almost going to tip backwards. Bringing one knee in towards the chest, other knee in, squeeze the knees together, and then lift the legs up towards the sky. Once you've been able to hold 15 breaths with the knees bent into the chest. Imagine there's a block. You can even have a block in between your inner thighs to keep drawing the inner thighs in towards each other. And then slowly bring your knees in towards your chest again and place your feet down, hips towards your heels. Again, take a child's pose. Stretch your arms out in front. So yeah, just to reiterate that when you're learning your headstand, it is good to have the wall as a mental support behind you, but not to use the wall to kick your legs up. We always want to use the strength of the arms and the core to draw the knees in towards the chest. So then the wall is just there as a mental support, but not letting your legs just fly towards the wall, because once your legs are up in headstand, it's quite easy to stay there. So you want to draw in and create that foundation from the beginning of the knees in towards your chest. And then push back into plank. Take an inhale and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, roll over the toes, lift your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. From this downward facing dog, come through to sitting. So one knee in between your thumbs or cross. Squeeze your knees together, straighten your legs, and roll down onto your back. And you can take your legs mat distance, palms face up. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale deeply and exhale through your mouth. Do that as many times as you need until you feel completely relaxed.